Hi everyone, it's Margaret here with 60andMe. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope that you're doing great wherever you are in this world. We have women all over the world in our 60andMe community, and I welcome you here today. Thank you so much. Now, we go through these periods in our lives, transition points where we sort of reassess how we're, what we're doing with our lives and what's important and what's the purpose. And, we sometimes wait for end of the year or other times in the year, our birthday or some other milestone to sort of, refresh. But my thought today is, why don't we do that every single day? Why don't we make every single day special? And I read this article by Eileen Marcus, and she inspired me to think about this, that, we can take maybe 30 minutes every day to just reset ourselves and make it the best day ever. It doesn't have to be a special occasion. It doesn't have to be New Year's Eve. It doesn't have to be your birthday. It can just be now, right now, today. So I'm going to tell you what her 30-minute sort of reset strategy is, her program, and you can do this in 15 minutes, but it's just kind of an idea for how you can make each day really, really special. So remember, first of all, one day does not define you. If you don't do it today, if you don't do this, in a sort of structured way, it doesn't mean that you're not you're a failure or that you're not doing it right. This is whenever you can think about it. It's just kind of, for me, a way to start the day. I mean, I do most of these things just before I even, get dressed. It's kind of my morning ritual, and maybe it will be yours as well. So the first thing to say is like your situation. Now, I know a lot of women in our community are by themselves, they're divorced, maybe you've lost a partner, or you're single by choice. Maybe you've been divorced for 20 years like me. It's just, you become, a different person because of your circumstances. Your children perhaps have left home if you had children. And, it's just one of those things where if you're by yourself, embrace it. If you're in a situation that you're not completely happy with, you have got to try to embrace it. You've made a choice to stay there or to live that kind of lifestyle, and you've got to just kind of embrace it. Just take a deep breath. It may not be perfect. You're moving towards a different goal, or where you want to get into a different lifestyle. Just where you are right now, though, is where you are. And I know that's hard because you're not always happy with where you are. But that's the first step, really. It's just breathe in and breathe out, and every moment be thankful. Be thankful for the life that you have. It's very, very precious. So the second thing that she talks about doing after you've done that kind of settling down, like I'm here and where I am, imperfect as it is to actually wear one amazing thing. Just go right now to your closet and pull out one beautiful thing that's a statement piece for you. Maybe it's a necklace like this one. Maybe it's something that, an outfit that you purchased and it's still in the bag. You haven't, worn it yet. You're saving it. Or especially jewelry. We do this, don't we? We buy earrings or jewelry and we say, I'm going to save it just in case, just for that someday. I do have a necklace and I have worn it now. You will all talked me into it. It was a necklace that reminded me of India, and I just couldn't put it on. I just was saving it. It was hanging there. And then I thought, this is crazy. So pick a piece right now, a ring, a bracelet, a scarf, a top, just something right now that makes you feel amazing. Outrageous shoes, a pink scarf, a big ring, something that you haven't worn in a while. Just go right now. I'll wait. But it's important that you just do that. It takes a minute, not even 2 minutes. And now go out into the world with that thing on. As long as you feel radiant and you feel beautiful and you feel, yourself, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. If someone else notices it and says, oh, wow, that's a really interesting necklace or whatever, that's great, all the better. But if they don't, or if they say something that's like, that's kind of an interesting, looking like it's not acceptable or something, just don't worry. Just, so what? Just smile, just keep going. And I think that's the important thing. And I love how Eileen mentions that. Someday is right now. So go and find something spectacular to wear, a statement piece. The next thing that you can do in your mind, and you can do this every single day, because maybe there's something that's just kind of following you that you need to make amends for. Make amends can take a minute, 3 seconds, it can take 5 minutes. And it's just, maybe you've got something in your life that isn't finished. There's someone that you haven't said I'm sorry to. It's something that you did that you just need to make amends. Now that's a really powerful word. I mean, and Arlene does a good job of explaining why that word is so powerful. But it's something that has followed you. I mean, she even uses an example which kind of surprised me in her article. It was like, if you've stolen something, go and volunteer, give something back to your local charity, an anonymous donation. If maybe you've done something that you feel like you did something, you didn't steal it, but you did it, you kind of talked your way out of it or into it or whatever, and you got something you didn't pay for, you didn't deserve or whatever. It doesn't matter whether it's true or not. If you feel it, it's real, just go ahead and make amends. If you've got somebody in your life that you need to just send a little note to and say, I'm really sorry for that conversation. Don't even have to explain, just say, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. If you've got a family member that's just giving you a hard time or whatever, maybe just a text message. I know for me, I actually send my sons text messages every night, just with a little heart. Sometimes it is just a heart. Sometimes it's a little, like today I did this, but I just feel like that for me, that was important. That was something that I wanted to do. And maybe you've got that same inclination as well. But if you've got someone that you need to say you're sorry to, for goodness sake, just say it. Just say it. It's okay. Another thing is then have a plan for your day. Now, Eileen is really good about this. She says, it's all very well to wing it, to say, oh, I'm going to let whatever happens today happen. And that's good too, especially if you're traveling or you're somewhere where, you just want to let things, be spontaneously emerge. Just have a little plan. Have something of a plan so that when you go out the door, I'm a shopping list person, right? I always write little notes. But, have one thing that you have to do that day done before you go out the door. For example, you have to pay a bill. You have to, just send someone a note like I just described, a text message or whatever. If you've got, just a clean particular drawer today, clean up your closet today, take some things to the charity shop. Just choose one little task that you're going to do. And it could just be, I'm going to walk into town or take a bus or drive, and I'm going to buy myself a little treat, a coffee and a cake. And I'm going to do it in somewhere I've never been before, if you can do that. But it's just the idea, like, yes, let things spontaneous. Don't go, in my opinion, and Eileen mentions this, is like, don't go into the day without any plan of what you're going to try to accomplish, even if it's one small thing. It's okay. But just having that one thing, to actually focus on. And then when and also, I forget who it was, Tim Ferriss, I think, who says, always do the most difficult thing that you've got to do today first. If you've got a letter you've got to write or a bill you've got to pay or some form you've got to complete or whatever, just do it first. And then it'll be out of your life. So that's the first thing, just get those little tasks done. Another thing is to choose an achievable goal for the day. And, she was talking about New Year's Eve and about, resolutions and stuff, and how you choose one that you're never going to make. You lose 20 pounds. I'm going to lose 20 pounds this year. I am going to travel on a world cruise this year. Things that are unachievable. Choose something that you can achieve. She's in her article, it's really funny. She says something like, just follow my example, drink more. And then she put a smiley face, and it was like, I didn't say whatever. I said, drink more. Water, orange juice, tea, coffee, whatever, but it doesn't have to be wine or alcohol, but just drink more. And she said, you never will fail with that resolution, because it's always going to be possible to drink more of something good, water. Which I thought was really funny. What else? Pen the state of you, she says. I love this one. Now, people say when I talk about, doing a gratitude list and journals, haven't got time or I just don't feel like doing it, it's not my style. Well, that's okay, but it doesn't have to be written down. You can actually just think it down, or you can put in, do it on a recording. I actually do my videos I've done. I actually often find myself sneaking into them, and a little story will come to my mind that helps me. It's my doing that. It's penning my life. Like it's maybe I can I could tell you something, a resolution that I made, or you just weave it into your conversation. But try to every day think of a few things. She says take 5 or 10 minutes to write down things that you treasure, that you value in your life. And she says you'll be surprised when you get to like number 4, how you start repeating yourself. So in other words, you don't need to complicate this. There are really just probably 4 or 5 basic things that make you feel wonderful. And those are the things that you should focus on. You know what they are. So, and then tackle one item on your to-do list. Clean your sock drawer, as I said, pay your bill, whatever. But just choose one task. And if you do those kind of 7 things, do those 7 things that, kind of help you to ground yourself physically, emotionally, and, get some structure into your day. It's all very well to have passion and purpose in your life, which many of you do it in your 60s and 70s and 80s, but it's also the action. It's taken action. So I think that, and I love that one about choosing an amazing thing to wear. I really thought I chose this deliberately today because I thought it was amazing. I like it. So have a wonderful day, everybody. Please, if you've enjoyed this video and you found any value in it at all, please subscribe to this channel. Just leave it in the section below. You can press the subscribe button. And also there's a notification bell that you can just click, and then that will tell you when new videos are uploaded. So please do that because it supports our channel, and I appreciate your support so, so much. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Take good care. Tell us what amazing statement piece you're wearing today, and whether you think that starting your day with a plan, or doing one task that you didn't want to do. What do you do to sort of get your day off to a great start, to make it the best day ever in your life? Okay, well, take good care of yourselves. I'm with you always. Have a really, really wonderful day. We'll talk soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now. Love you all.